Hi everybody, I'm Russell Brunson. I'm the founder of .comsecrets.com, and I'm here today to share with you another marketing tip from our marketing newsletter. Now, this is one that's kind of a lot of fun. I want to show you something real quick. I have two watches right here. I want to see if you can tell the difference between the two. Okay, they both say Rolex on them. Now, what is the difference? Okay, the difference is one of these costs $60 and one of these costs $5,000. Okay, now what's the difference between the two? Now, look at them right now. They both say the exact same time. They both say 2:25. So the time is not the difference. They both have the date. Actually, the more expensive one actually has the wrong date on it. They both the fake one looks like it's got fake diamonds, but they tell the same time. They have the same features, same benefits, same everything. But what's the difference between a $60 watch and a $5,000 watch? Okay, what is the difference? It's pretty much perception. Now, what I want to talk about today is in every single customer and every single set of customers, there are different types of buyers. Okay, a lot of people always think, I need to make my product the cheapest. I need to make my product way, a lot less money than everybody else. So that way, everyone's going to buy my product. Okay, that's the mindset that most people have coming into a business. And unfortunately, that's not always the best mindset. Dan Kennedy was one of my mentors. One thing he said that was very, very powerful. He said that if you can't be the lowest price leader in your market, there's no advantage whatsoever being the second lowest price. Okay, it doesn't help you at all to say, hey, my prices are a little more expensive than Walmart's, but we beat everybody else out. That benefits you nothing at all. So if you can't be the lowest price in your market, you need to be the highest price. Okay, that's the difference. The highest price versus the lowest price. Okay, now what you're also going to find out is there's always a group of people who pay the higher price no matter what every single time. Okay, an example of this, if you ever go to the airline and you walk on a plane, you notice that the first third of the plane are people who paid 3 times as much for the seats, and the last half are the people who paid for the thrifty, cheaper seats. Okay, now what's the difference? Okay, the seat's like maybe 2 inches wider and they get their drinks faster. Okay, but they triple their price because they want to be premium, they want to have the status of being first class. Okay, now that is such a true thing. There's always a group, and what I figured out, there's about a third, in my test, my marketing, I found out about a third of every single group of people will pay the premium price if you offer it. Okay, 1/3 of the people, 1 out of every 3 of your customers will pay you more money if you give them the opportunity to. Okay, what I mean by that, with our newsletter is a really good example of that. We have our newsletter. When you sign up for our newsletter, it's $40 a month, but we have an upgraded version that is $20 a month more. Okay, and we have every single time, consistently, year in and year out, 30% of our people take the increased subscription. 30% of people every single time. You look at a plane, 30% of the plane as people that are paying more money to be first class. Okay, so look at that in your marketing. What are you charging people right now? Are you the low price leader in your market? If so, it's probably not a good idea. How can you raise your prices? How can you set yourself apart, not by being a thrifty, cheap solution, but being the most expensive, the highest price, and that type of thing? You're giving 2 options where you have a cheaper price and a more expensive price, because you're always going to find people who are willing to pay a higher price for the premium. They want that type of thing. Now, another good example. Last week, we actually, the sales guys here at my company had a guy coming in to fit suits with him, and we bought everybody these very, very nice suits, between $1,000 and $1,500 suits. And what he said it's interesting that he'll go to a fitting and fit a celebrity. And if he tells the celebrity that the suit's a $1,500 suit, the celebrity says, what's wrong with the suit? Something's wrong. It's only $1,500 or something wrong. So he says he takes the exact same suit, he goes and he takes it, and he'll raise the price to like $3,500 to $4,000 to $5,000 for the exact same suit. And as soon as he does that, then the celebrity is very comfortable making the purchase. But if it's ever below that, they think something's wrong with it. Okay, and you need to realize that in the mind of your people. So many people think that they need to be the lowest price leader, but in reality, people will look at your company, look at it more if you charge more prices. As we've raised our prices and things, our profits increase and our sales increase. And even let's just say, for example, that we increased our prices and half our customers disappeared. You're still going to make the exact same amount of profit because you increased your thing, but now you have half the customers, half the worries, half the headaches that come with it by doubling your prices. Okay, so what I want you to do is look at your business right now. What are you charging for your products? Could you double the prices? Could you add a higher level option? Could you have an upsell, something like that, where the premium people who come to your site have the ability to pay you more if they want it? And that is very, very important. Okay, and that the Rolex is a great way to look at that. Okay, they tell the exact same time, but I'm willing to pay a lot more for a real Rolex versus a free Rolex because I'm that type of person. I'm the 1/3 of the people who are going to be looking for the good deal, the higher price point. So make sure that you are catering to those people also, because that's where most of your money is going to come from, is from people who are willing to pay premium prices for your services. That's the tip for today's video newsletter. Again, if you are not a member of .com Secrets, I highly recommend go to to .comsecrets.com. Become a member. If you're on my site right now, look below. There should be a link where you can join. Become a member now. You'll have access to tons of videos and audio training and everything that we teach our members. We've had great success and we want to have a chance to work with you also. So .comsecrets.com, and thanks a lot.